Hi, folks. This is Rob Dunphy. I'm disabled, and Roosevelt was disabled too, and he was in a wheelchair. Well, I like to say I'm like to run for president. I like to run for president of the United States. I want to change things, and this is how we're going to change things. I'm Irish, Polish, Lithuanian, and Italian. And let me just say that uh, we're not going to have car insurance anymore. Electric vehicles? No. We're not ready for electric vehicles. We could put that on the back burner. We're going to make sure the engines are running fine. We're not going to make sure they're not going to be smoking, or we don't need that on the streets. Especially we don't need these teens out there racing their cars. We don't need that. A lot of incidents have been happening with that around the country. Teens racing their cars. No more. Instead of um, really dark tint, it's going to be light. The driver's license is going to be the same for all Americans, regardless. No more mortgages. Yes, no more mortgages. Everybody's going to get a credit. Everybody's going to get the same amount of money on disability. Requirements are going to remain the same. Yes, we're going to save Social Security. We're going to give each and every one the same. No more spend downs. No more spend downs. In each state, no more spend downs. From Medicaid to Medicare, no more spend downs at all. No more paying for bus fares, train fares. The police are to protect and serve each and every state. I'm going to combine that with the military. I'm going to combine each and every state with the military because things changed. Right now, we're living in a dangerous age where there's war, there's poverty, there are a lot of things going on. Cyber attacks. We need to update the power grid before we could just have everybody get into electric cars. But nobody can afford electric cars. If it gets on fire, you're going to need to replace it, and that goes right into your insurance. We're not ready for electric cars. We're not ready. Gas prices will come down. We're going to see it come down to maybe $1 or $2, all the way down to $1. I want to go back to the 80s or the 90s, whatever. It's a shame with this economy. I want to see food prices go down, way down, for the American people. Senior citizens can't afford a steak. Senior citizens can't afford seafood because of the cola. Well, there's going to be more added in to Social Security. Everyone's going to be getting, if I become president, $3,500 a month. Everyone. Everybody's going to get SNAP. Everyone. No, like I said, no more paying mortgages. Insurance, yes. Mortgages, no. Taxes, yes. But everybody gets back on taxes. No more paying for car insurance. No more. You have an accident, 3 accidents, that's it. Your driver's license is expended. It's, well, not expended, under review. If you have a good license and it's not your fault, great. They'll see to it. But you're not going to lose your license if it's not your fault. Now, as to smoking weed, you smoking weed in the car, you lose a license. That's it. Gone. No more smoking in the cars. No more drinking in the cars. You want to drink? You drink at your house. But no getting in your car drunk. You get in your car drunk, you lose your license. That's it. There's no ifs, there's no buts. Even if you go to another state, they'll look it up. And you lose it. If I'm president. I want to become president. I want to save this country. It's dipping. I'll be a young president. Like I said, everybody is going to get the same amount. You'll get Medicare. You're not going to be... Social Security is not going to take anything from Medicare from your Social Security check. That's a number one priority. You get Medicare, you get SSI, you get SSI-D. That's it. If you can't work. And you're disabled. And many people are. They can't work. And they're living out in the streets. We got to take them off the streets. And if the hotels could put them up, great. But it's going to be mandatory the hotels take them in. Give them new clothes, shave. You're going to be working for credits. Can't work? Fine. That'll be on your credit. You could drive yet. You got to have an updated driver's license. Anybody could get it. And if you can't, like I said, if you can't work, that's fine. Get doctor's reports that you can't work. As for medication-wise, I like to see the drug companies come down with their prices. As for president, if I'm elected, I don't want to get the full amount. I want to get half that amount of becoming president. I want to run the country. I like to stay in my home. I don't want to go to the White House. I like to have Harris be on my side. As for Russia, as for overseas, I'll talk to them. No more wars. I don't want no more wars. I don't want to see bloodshed. China has families. The China army has families. We all do. We don't want to see blood spilled. If we could talk it out, we could talk it out. Over Taiwan, the China Sea. The China Sea belongs to everybody. Everybody should go fishing over there. Everybody should go take a nap on the reef. Shouldn't stop anyone. In fact, I'll make it my priority to sleep on the reef for a little while to take the sun. I need the vitamin D. My vitamin D is low. I'm be honest. We're gonna make. Now, listen. There's a lot of open space in space. We got the Space Force. Let's build ships. I believe we do. We have them. But we're going to build like Star Trek ships, Star Wars ships. We could do it. We have the technology. And I believe that the Space Force has military men on the moon, Mars, working with other countries. We should stop fighting and work with each other. We're renting this space on this planet. So basically, let's do this. No more wars. No more. I don't want to hear about nuclear war. That'll kill us all, including the people that are coming in from another planet. Races. They're not telling us, but hey, they're here. We're not alone. You know, like I said, no more paying over the bridge anymore. That's gone. That's the past. We're all going to have credit cards. No more money. No more coins. Save your coins. Even collect them. If you can find a pawn shop, pawn them. And put it on your credit. The more credit you have, the better for you. But the rich is getting richer. That's a no-no. On Social Security, they don't need Social Security. The rich don't need Social Security or Medicare. We take them off the books. They're rich. No more Medicare for the rich. No more Medicaid for the rich. No more SNAP for the rich. That's it. Gone. They are going to remain the same rich. Right? The movie stars. The government is going to get the same amount of paychecks. Even. Not odds. Evens. Police officers will make more. Make more. There'll be more traffic stops. If you're drunk, you're drunk. But everybody's going to carry a breathalyzer test, a breathalyzer kit in their cars. Everyone should have that. That's going to be mandatory. You could buy it online. You could buy it on eBay. You could buy it on Amazon. It's a small kit. Small little kit. You breathe into it, that's it. If you're not drunk, you're not drunk. But I don't want nobody smoking weed in the car, drinking in the car. You lose your privilege. You're going to lose your car. You're going to lose your license. We don't want that. And these kids that are operating these cars in circles around the streets, that's a no-no. As for the police, they're doing great jobs. They're doing great. And everyone should respect the police officers here in the country. If you have a bad apple in the police department, you can't stand working in the police department, leave. Leave. Go with something else. We don't want no bad apples. You respect the law, you respect the law. I respect the police department. Each and every officer I respect. They're going to get higher pay, the same amount of pay. Detectives get more. The sheriff's department is going to get the same. High school diplomas, yes. College, they don't need college. Becoming a police officer, you just need a high school diploma. Everybody's short, especially we had the COVID. And we had to lock things down. Again. Because there's a lot of viruses out there. The government has to lock things down. Sorry to say. Things are going to go back to square one. Because we got a lot of viruses out there. We got to find cures. Including for the common cold. If we could find something for the COVID-19, we could find something for the common cold. Anyway, vote for me on your ticket and for the next president, Robert Dunphy. Thank you.